I see the way you inhaled deeply before this moment. Long before your finger tapped on this video, your spirit was already searching, reaching for something you couldn't name, something your heart felt but your mind couldn't articulate. You believed you arrived here by choice, but that's not the truth. You were led. Time shifted, circumstances aligned, and a path was opened so this very moment could exist. Think for a second about how many different directions you could have gone. How many distractions could have captured your attention? How many other voices you could have followed instead? But nothing was strong enough to pull you away. Nothing was loud enough to drown out what was meant for you. Because it was my hand that guided you straight into this moment. You may believe you were scrolling with no intention, just passing time. But in reality, every movement, every pause, every thought was being gently directed. This is not coincidence. This is not an algorithm. This is not randomness. This is my gaze fixed on you, calling you by name, bringing you into a moment designed to transform the course of your life. I am the reason you are still here after everything tried to break you. I am the strength that kept you standing when your knees were trembling. I am the whisper you felt in the quiet corners of your suffering, when no one knew how heavy your soul had become. Today you are not simply watching a screen. You are standing in my presence. This space has turned into a sacred ground. This video is only the instrument, but the voice speaking to you, that is mine. Do not brush this off as ordinary. Do not treat this moment as casual or common. Nothing here is accidental. Every second carries eternal weight. Every word is a seed planted into the deepest part of you, preparing something new. You have been crying out for a sign. You've sat alone, staring at the ceiling, holding back tears so no one would hear. And when you thought no one was listening, I heard every silent prayer, every trembling thought, every broken whisper. I saw the tears that stained your pillow at night. I felt the heaviness that made you question your purpose. And now I say to you, do not overlook what I am giving you. This moment is not chosen by your schedule, it is chosen by heaven. I orchestrated this encounter. I opened this window. I drew your heart here. Nothing, absolutely nothing, is by chance. You could have clicked away like you've done before. You could have escaped into another distraction. You could have ignored the pull in your spirit. But you didn't, because something greater was tugging at you. And that something is me. I am interrupting your routine because I can no longer watch you carry the weight you were never meant to hold. I am pausing your world because a new chapter has begun. I am opening your eyes so you can finally see the truth. Your life has never been random. Your footsteps have never been aimless. Your breath has never been wasted. This moment was written long before time began. This meeting was set into the fabric of eternity. And now the appointed time has arrived. So listen closely. Stay fully awake. What I am doing within you is not shallow, not emotional, not temporary. It is the imprint of my true presence. This is not curiosity. This is fulfillment. This is the unfolding of a promise spoken over your life long before you understood your own voice. You will not walk away unchanged. This moment marks you. Heaven is touching you even now. The darkness around your heart is lifting. A quiet peace is rising inside you like a new dawn. The tightness in your chest begins to release. The heaviness on your shoulders starts to fade. The trembling in your spirit is being replaced with stillness. Do not fear what you feel. This is not imagination. This is not suggestion. This is not coincidence. This is my spirit resting upon you. This is the fulfillment of the promise I spoke over your life before you even took your first breath. This is the sign you have not walked alone, not once, not ever. I come to answer the cry you buried inside yourself. I come to show you that every chapter of your story has been held in my hands. Not one tear was pointless. Not one loss was wasted. Not one night of sorrow was ignored. This moment is holy. This place is an altar. This experience is an encounter. And I would not have allowed you to reach this moment without purpose. You are far more than you have believed. Far stronger than you have realized. Far more loved than you have ever felt. And I tell you, do not turn away from this moment. Because what begins today will continue unfolding long after this video ends. This is the beginning of a new season, a new direction, a new story written by my own hand. And so I call you to take an act of faith. Write your declaration. Comment, I choose to remain. Not as empty words but as a decision made in your spirit. This is not just typing. This is planting. This is unlocking. This is aligning your heart with what heaven is doing. Do not think anything you do in faith is small. Every word you speak, every choice you make, every moment you stay connected sets movements in the unseen world. Right now you are not merely watching. You are participating. You are being strengthened. You are being renewed. You are being restored. This moment is not ordinary, it is eternal. And only those chosen to encounter it truly understand its weight. What you're feeling right now is not imagination. It is spiritual. It is my presence reaching into the places you've kept locked. That pressure on your chest is releasing because I am lifting the burden you've carried for years. The warmth spreading through your heart is my light breaking into the shadows you've lived with for too long. And yes, you can sense it, something is shifting. Because I am moving. Do not underestimate this moment. With every word spoken, chains you couldn't name are falling off. Patterns of defeat are breaking. The cycles that repeated in your life for years are dissolving under my touch. What once felt endless is ending. You believed you were simply hearing another message, another voice, another moment passing by. But what reaches you right now is not random. This is the moment I prepared long before you arrived. The moment designed to unlock doors you didn't even know existed. Right now, the atmosphere around you is shifting. Spiritual gates are opening. Promises you thought had faded into silence are awakening again. Answers that once felt distant are coming into the light. And destinies that looked erased are being rewritten by my own hand. You have always searched for a sign that I have not left you. So today I show you, every detail of your life has remained under my careful watch. Not a single thing has slipped beyond my reach. Your prayers were not scattered into emptiness. Your tears were never meaningless. Every silent cry, every moment of trembling hope, every hidden sorrow, all of it has been gathered and recorded by me. Now the time has come to release what I've been preparing for you. This is why you can sense peace even while storms surround you. This is why your mind begins to settle even when logic says it shouldn't. Because my spirit is moving over you right now. This is not suggestion, not coincidence, not your imagination. It is my presence, shifting the atmosphere around you. And while you remain here, something profound is unfolding in the unseen realm. Your physical eyes may not detect it, but your spirit already knows. Doors are unlocking, chains are loosening, and a new light is rising on the horizon where darkness once lived. This is the power carried in my voice. I do not speak to entertain, I speak to transform. And when my word goes forth, it always accomplishes its purpose. So I tell you again, stay. Every second you remain is like a seed planted in fertile soil. Every word you hear becomes a key, opening new paths, new opportunities, new healing. Do not drift. Do not assume you've already understood everything. There is far more I want to reveal. More promises already unfolding. More truth waiting to be uncovered. But you will only receive it if you stay until the end. You were not led to this moment to leave empty-handed. I did not draw you here to leave you unchanged. That is why I urge you, stay awake, stay sensitive, keep your heart open. I am healing wounds buried so deeply you no longer speak of them. I am loosening the knots tied by painful memories. I am rewriting your story from the foundation upward. This is not emotional hype. This is genuine transformation. This is not curiosity. This is a promise fulfilled. And now, I place something new in your spirit. A calling to create a channel of your own, a place where my words can reach hearts through you. Because just as these words found you, there are people waiting for the same comfort, the same hope, the same breath of life. You know someone who is exhausted. Someone who feels invisible. Someone crushed under the weight of their own thoughts. Someone who believes they can't take another step. Don't keep this message to yourself. Share it, not as an act of routine but as an act of compassion. When you share hope, you plant the same seed inside someone else. And every seed of kindness you release returns to you multiplied. You are not just listening. You are participating in something sacred. Do not take lightly what is happening around you. This moment is holy. Your room, your living space, the quiet corner where you sit, it has become a sanctuary. I am here, touching your heart, steadying your thoughts, lifting your spirit. I am dissolving your doubts and filling you with belief. I am soothing your wounds and restoring your strength. I am renewing your hope and anchoring your soul. And this is only the beginning. The enemy is fully aware of how pivotal this moment is for you. So he will attempt to pull your attention away, through wandering thoughts, nagging memories, unnecessary notifications, sudden tiredness, or the urge to leave. Why? Because he knows that if you stay until the end, you will hear words powerful enough to break chains and unlock doors meant for you. That is why the greatest battle right now is not physical. It is for your attention. Your attention is a weapon. Protect it. Every time you refocus, every time you choose to remain present, every time you silence distractions, you make a declaration, I choose faith over doubt. With each moment of persistence, you rise above the forces that try to weaken you. Do not underestimate this strength. Your endurance is rewriting your story. As you listen, old chains begin to crumble. As you stay focused, my spirit fills the atmosphere around you, healing what was hidden, restoring what was broken. This moment is not ordinary. This is not just a video. This is a living altar. Every word I speak carries weight, carries purpose, carries life. My voice is not noise, it is a sword. A sword cutting through lies, revealing truth, and breaking every barrier that has held you back. You feel the shift even now, because my word never returns empty. When I speak, impossibilities become possible. When I speak, darkness must retreat. When I speak, the enemy loses his grip, because he cannot withstand the authority of my presence. And now, I turn my voice directly to you. This message is not general. It is not for the masses. It is crafted specifically for you. I know the thoughts that brushed your mind. I know the distractions that tried to steal this moment. I know the whisper that told you, this isn't worth your time. But hear me clearly, it is absolutely worth everything. Because what I have for you in this moment, no force can stop. So silence the noise that opposes you. Quiet the voices that pull you away. Turn off the distractions designed to steal this encounter. Remain with me, because I'm not finished yet. Do not surrender to the heaviness trying to pull you away. Do not give in to the tiredness that whispers, just leave. Stay, because choosing to remain is an act of faith, a declaration of trust. And when you choose to stay, you aren't just receiving, you are proclaiming victory with your very presence. The enemy expected you to quit. He planned for you to walk away with nothing. He counted on your mind wandering, your heart disconnecting, your focus drifting. But here you are, still here, still listening, still holding on. And with every moment you remain, you reveal a deeper truth. Your spirit longs for my presence far more than your distractions can fight you. You are proving that nothing, absolutely nothing, can silence the voice I speak into your life. Every second you remain here strikes a blow against the darkness. Every choice to push forward is like a sword cutting through chains. Every breath you take in awareness of my presence is a victory in itself. I am with you. In this moment. In this space. In this breath. I am the voice that does not lie, does not break, and does not delay fulfillment. Do not compare this moment to any other you've lived. This is not like your past. This is new. This is sacred. This is a shift. The atmosphere around you is changing. Your heart is opening wider. Your emotions are aligning with truth instead of fear. Your doubts are dissolving into a growing conviction. You may still feel like you're in the middle of a battle, but you are already conquering, because you chose to stay anchored in my word. Now I ask you for a deeper step of faith. Engage, like, subscribe, not as a simple click but as a prophetic action. A declaration that you choose to remain under my voice, that you choose to walk in alignment with what I'm doing. This is more than tapping a button. This is building a monument of faith before me. It is saying, I am connected. I will not leave the altar you have set for me. Every time you act in faith, it becomes a testimony written in the unseen realm. Your obedience, your focus, your willingness, rise before me like a sweet fragrance. And I honor it. I receive it. I bless it. Your smallest act of faith becomes a key that unlocks new doors. Your simple yes carries weight in my kingdom. Nothing you do with faith is ever overlooked. Nothing you offer is ever forgotten. This battle happening around you, you are winning it because your attention has stayed on my voice. I have seen tears nobody else saw. I was beside you on the night sleep would not come, when your body begged for rest but your mind kept racing like a storm you couldn't calm. You turned in your bed, staring at the ceiling, feeling that pressure on your chest that wouldn't lift. And you told no one. By day you disguised the ache with a smile. You answered, I'm fine, because you didn't want to burden anyone. But inside you were carrying storms too heavy to name. I heard the silence louder than words. I saw the tears you hid in the dark. I felt the weight you carried when you locked the bathroom door to cry where no one could hear. You whispered from your heart, if only someone understood what I'm going through. And I was there. Every time. Every second. My presence filled the empty spaces you thought no one else noticed. There is no place your pain can hide from me. Nothing you carry is too small, too deep, too hidden. You thought your silence was empty, but to me it was prayer. You thought your tears were forgotten, but I kept each one like a seed before my throne. I'm not a distant God watching from afar. I am the Father who leans close, who studies every detail of your life, who holds what others overlook, who gathers what the world dismisses. I see the wounds behind your practiced smile. I know the questions locked inside your chest. I heard the words you couldn't speak. Not one moment of loneliness was ignored. Not one dark thought was dismissed. Not one battle was unseen. You fought silently, carrying loads others never noticed. You protected everyone else by hiding your own pain. But today, hear me, I witnessed every struggle. I recorded every battle. I felt every weight you carried. And none of it was wasted. When your breath grew heavy, I held your life together. When your heart was cracked and tried to mend itself, I kept the pieces from falling apart. When your soul felt drenched in darkness, I poured light into the places you didn't know could shine again. So don't despise your story. Don't think your battles were invisible. Don't believe you've ever been forgotten. You were never unseen, never unheard, never unloved. In the silence, I was there. In the tears, I was holding you. In the hidden pain, I was comforting you. Now I am transforming those moments into seeds of victory. Your pain became the soil where something new will grow. Even your quietest moments reached me as prayers. I know the mornings when your eyes were swollen and you forced a smile so nobody would ask questions. I know the pressure of pretending everything is fine while your heart felt like it was breaking. I know the fear that nobody would understand you. I understood it. I saw it. I heard it. Every tear was a request. Every silence was a plea. Every heartbeat was a cry for help. None of it slipped past me. None of it was wasted. You thought I was silent, but I was moving. My silence was never absence. It was preparation. While you cried, I was forming comfort. While you felt alone, I was aligning people and opportunities you're about to see. While you thought it was the end, I was crafting a new beginning. This is your moment to understand, you are not invisible. You are seen. You are heard. You are deeply, completely loved. Not one sigh has disappeared. Not one tear was forgotten. Not one moment of pain was meaningless. I saved them all. I kept them all. And now I transform them all. I am the God who brings hidden things into the light. I turn tears into testimony. I turn despair into hope. I turn darkness into dawn. I have never left you, and I never will. I know the weight you feel when you look at your responsibilities, the worry that swells when you add up your bills, the fear that tells you there will never be enough, the dread that follows lack like a shadow. You've lived with scarcity so long that it began to feel like it was part of who you are. But hear me, scarcity is not your story. Fear is not your identity. Lack is not your future. You were not created to survive. You were created to live in abundance. You do not depend on the economy, the system, or the approval of others. You depend on me, and I am the source that multiplies what seems too little and opens doors where none exist. Your mind learned to expect lack, but today I am teaching you to expect abundance. There was a time when your lips were used to speaking worry, fear, and frustration. But today I am placing a new sound inside you, a song of hope, a confession of faith, a declaration of trust. Your heart once trembled with anxiety, but now I am filling it with a calm assurance that only I can give. What looked like a never-ending cycle of loss is being shattered. What felt like a repeating pattern of disappointment is breaking beneath my hand. Because I am not a God who offers crumbs. I am the God who prepares entire tables. I am not the God who gives leftovers. I am the God who sets feasts before my children. I am not the God of despair. I am the God of unfailing, unbreakable, unshakable hope. Scarcity once tried to define your identity, but from now on, provision will define your story. The memories of overdue bills will be replaced with testimonies of supernatural supply. The shame you felt when you had to borrow will be replaced with the honor of being able to bless others. And the fear of not enough will be replaced with the confidence that you will never lack what you need. This is your turning point. This is the moment where I break the weight of scarcity off your life. This is when I reveal to you that your true inheritance is not measured by the world's economy but comes from what I have already released from heaven. As you hear my voice, something invisible is already shifting. Financial gates are opening. The barriers that once held you back are loosening. The knots of limitation are untying. What once felt far away is drawing near. This is supernatural movement. This is a sign that your story will not end in lack, but in the abundance I have planned for you. And to seal this inside your spirit, I ask you to take a prophetic step. Write 777 now, as a sign that you are activating heavenly provision, that you are opening the gates of divine supply, and declaring that perfect provision is being released in your life. This is not superstition. This is obedience. This is not an empty gesture. This is a declaration of faith in the unseen realm. When you write 777, you are declaring, I trust that my provision comes from heaven and not from the earth. I declare that fear no longer controls me. I declare that scarcity no longer defines me. I declare that abundance flows toward me now. Do not fear the bills anymore, I am greater than them. Do not fear crisis, I am your shelter in every storm. Do not fear lack, I am your endless source. When the world says, there is no way, remember I am the way. When people say, there are no resources, remember I am your supply. When life says, there is no future for you, remember I am your tomorrow. From this moment forward, whenever you look at your finances, say the word abundance. Whenever fear tries to return, answer it with provision. Whenever the spirit of lack whispers lies, declare with authority, I am a child of God and I shall not want. This is not like any other day, this is the beginning of a new chapter. Fear is being uprooted, and in its place I am planting trust. Scarcity is being cut off from your life, and in its place I am planting abundance. From this moment on, a new belief will grow inside you, a deep, unshakable knowing that you are sustained by my hand. You were not created to survive by your own strength. You were not made to wait for someone else's leftovers. You were not born to scrape for crumbs. You are my beloved child, and there is a seat reserved for you at my table. How many times did you think the little you received was the most you deserved? How many times did you settle for less because fear convinced you there was no place for you? How many times did you simply get by when I created you to live in fullness? Today I destroy that lie. Today I tear down that false identity. You are not defined by lack. You are defined by my love. The dignity life stripped from you, I am restoring it. The honor taken from you, I am returning it. The value others questioned, I am proving it. The world may have dismissed you, but I have claimed you as priceless. People may have rejected you, but I am placing you on a path of honor that no voice and no enemy can shut. Stop seeing yourself as small. I see you as an heir. Stop comparing yourself to others as if you were less than them. You carry my name. You will not fight for scraps because my table is prepared for you. You will not survive on leftovers. You will receive directly from the source, from me. From today onward, learn to see yourself through my eyes. You are not barely surviving, you are an heir to the kingdom. Lift your head high. Your identity is not shaped by your failures or defined by your losses. Your identity is secure because you are my child. The world tried to convince you that you were insignificant. Your story included pain and shame. Your mind learned to expect little. But I am rewriting your identity from the ground up. I am removing old labels and giving you a new name. Beloved, chosen, heir to the promise, a living testimony of my faithfulness. You will no longer borrow what I have already claimed as yours. You will no longer stretch out your hands in desperation, but in abundance. You will no longer be known by your wounds, but by the victory I bring through them. Those who once looked down on you will see you rise. Those who doubted you will witness your restoration. Those who expected your downfall will see that I was with you all along. From today you will not search the ground for leftover blessings. Blessings will run after you. You will not beg for enough. You will walk in overflow. You will not settle for the crumbs, you will dine at the source. I am that source. And whoever draws from me will never lack again. Your life will no longer be defined by what you didn't have, but by the abundance I pour out. You are not a beggar, you are my child. And a child receives an inheritance. A child is never forgotten. A child never sits outside the door. A child never wonders if there is a place for them. Because you are my child, heaven moves on your behalf. Because you are my child, closed doors are opening. Because you are my child, shame is lifting and honor is rising. Because you are my child, what I give you cannot be taken away. Hold this truth close. Embrace it. Live in it. You are loved. You are chosen. You are an heir. Do not settle for a lesser identity. Stand as one who has a father who never fails. And now I ask you, do not keep this message to yourself. Share it with someone who has forgotten who they are. Someone who thinks they are a beggar when I have called them a child. When you share this word, you become a channel of my voice to those trapped in the same lies that once held you. And as you bless others, you will be blessed. As you remind others of who they are, your own identity is strengthened. What I release in you is meant to flow through you. You are a walking testimony of my faithfulness.